Hey everyone, I'm back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video. So in my previous one I mentioned that I had ordered a Starter Deck Kaiba and it arrived. So I have this here, so I'm going to be taking a look through this. And I also have another one of these boxes that I'm going to open. I've got a couple of individual cards I want to show you that I recently acquired as well. We'll start off with this Kaiba deck though. So this one goes nicely with the Yugi deck, its counterpart. It's the unlimited version, and you can see that the box has seen some better days, but it was a pretty decent price, and the cards inside are they're in good condition, so that's what really matters, I guess. So let's take a look inside here. And one thing, blue eyes. I have these the foil ones sleeved up just to keep them safe. One thing I wanted to show you is this came with the wrong rulebook. It should be version 2, I think. This one goes with, I believe, the first edition, possibly the Unlimited also, but it goes with the Pegasus and Joey decks. But it's okay. It's not a big deal. Anyway, though, let's take a look at these cards here. So for the Kaiba deck, obviously the big card is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I feel like every single kid that played Yu-Gi-Oh had one of these, or probably still does have one of these. But the thing is, they're pretty much all destroyed. Like, it's super easy to find this card, especially in unlimited condition, but almost every time you're going to see that it's being like folded in half and gone through a washer, and it looks terrible. But if you can find one in good condition, it is a pretty valuable card. It could range anywhere from like $50 to $100. This one, it is in good condition. It's not absolutely perfect, but it's good enough for me. So take a look at the front. Try to get some light on it here. It does look nice. There is, if you can see it there, there's a little indent like that. And then on the back, looks pretty nice. The corners are pretty good. So, I mean, there's a little bit of mark on the edge, but overall it's fine. I would consider this to be, I don't know, excellent, I guess. Maybe you could call it near mint, but it's a little bit iffy on that. Anyway, there's the blue eyes with the artwork from the TV show. If you can get one of these in first edition, it's super expensive, probably looking at least $1,000. But once again, in good condition. So then for the other foils, we got the Flute of Summoning Dragon. These ones they're in pretty nice shape, I think. And the Lord of D. So I guess with this deck, the thing, it's supposed to be about dragons, because that's Kaiba's thing, right? He's all about dragons. But the weird thing is, like, you get this Lord of D that works with dragons, and the Flute of Summoning Dragon, it allows you to play 2 dragons from your hand. But there are only 2 dragons in the deck. You have the Blue Eyes, and then there's this other, like, level 4 dragon, I think, that's just kind of mediocre. So it's kind of weird to have this combo, but I guess that's just incentive for you to make some of your own adjustments to the deck. If anything, though, I guess that allows you to cheat out a Blue Eyes without making 2 sacrifices. Okay, so we got a Skull Red Bird. 1550 was pretty relevant. Having the extra 50 could make a pretty big difference when you had when this was new. You know, there was just the LOB set and the Yugi decks, so 1550 honestly was not too bad. This thing Not great, although, I mean, 18 and 2000 for just one tribute. It's fine. Got the reverse trap, Dark Titan of Terror, Ogre of Black Shadow, Monster Reborn, of course. Got a Wicked Worm Beast. This card is returned to your hand at end of turn. I remember trying to find a use for this card. It felt like it was designed to make some kind of combo work, but I could never figure out what it was. It's Ryukushin powered. Somewhere inside here you have just regular Ryukushin. This guy's better though. Invigoration, the equip card. Two-pronged attack. Pale Beast. Remove trap. Unknown Warrior of Fiend. There's a pretty weak one there. Yeah, you can see here on the edge, not all of these are perfect. So, I don't know, if in, I don't know, some random lots that I buy or something, if I get any better condition ones, I'll replace these, but like I said, overall, they're fine. Like, I wouldn't consider any of these damaged. Koji Kosi, played this guy. Rude Kaiser. I think that one appeared in the TV show at one point, didn't it? It's kind of crappy, though. Ultimate Offering. Fisher. Here's the other dragon, Kumori Dragon. So, this plus Blue Eyes are the only two dragons in the deck. Trapmaster, pretty useful card. Can destroy a trap that's in play when it flips. Ancient Telescope. Not sure how useful that is. Probably combo it with something. Sword Stalker. I think I remember this one from the TV show. I always thought this guy was kind of cool. Reinforcements. Battle Ox. This was one of the best cards in this deck because it has a 1700 power for just 4 stars. It's there was at the time there was only one other creature that was better than this at 4 stars, and that's in here also. And a Mystic Horseman, pretty good defense. And Rogue Doll was pretty decent too. Dark Hole. Not centered super well there. Mystic Clown. Destroyer Golem. The Inexperienced Spy. Dark Assailant. Hane. I think the Yugi deck has the Maneater bug, and this one has the Hane. I feel like Maneater bug is generally better. Trap Hole. Dispel. Master and Expert. Ryukushin. Here he is. Dark Energy. Hitatsumi Giant. Definitely remember that from the show, from the very beginning. Castle Walls. Mysterious Puppeteer. Don't remember exactly what this does, but if I remember, it was pretty useful. Let's see, as long as it remains face up on the field, the life points of this card's controller increase by 500 for each additional monster summoned, excluding special summon, but including your opponent's monsters. Interesting. So, yeah, I can see that being sort of useful, at least back in the day. I guess the thing though is it has to be face up, so you have to probably put it out in attack mode first, and then hope it survives, and then switch it to defense. Something like that, I don't know. Terra the Terrible. Yorubi. Sogun. There he is, Legend, Mystical Genie of the Lamp. 1800 power for 4 stars. This was the best 4-star monster for a while. Up until, I guess, Tournament Pack 1, where there was Mechanical Chaser with 1850. Just desserts. Dehuman. Ukazi. I played this card, definitely. I had a burn deck. 800 for just one burn spell was actually fairly substantial. I think that I played this in a deck with Fire Princess, potentially. I can't remember exactly, but I remember I did have a burn deck for a little while. And Judge Man. This was kind of this deck's answer to Summon Skull, although this is not as good as Summon Skull, but it's pretty close. 2200 power instead of 25. Still quite good for just requiring one tribute. Nice. So there's the Kaiba deck. Pretty cool deck. I feel like this and the Yugi one are pretty balanced. The Joey and Pegasus are definitely a step up, but I had a lot of fun playing with these ones. So I'll put this in here. This off to the side. And now I have this box with something inside. I believe there is only one card in here. It's kind of weird that they sent it in a box for one card, but let's take a look, shall we? We got a bag of air. Another bag of air. And this bubble mailer. Okay. $0.89. Okay, there's no address. Do it this way. You can see it. Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Flip it over. Check that out. LOB First Edition Gaia. Pretty sweet. Let's take a look at the condition. It's played, but how played? Let's see. Take it out of the sleeve. So, got a little mark there. Another one up at the top. Surface, there's a little mark there on the surface. The back, a couple of scratches. Overall though, this is another one that I would consider in excellent condition, or I guess depends on what grading scale you're going by. So on the card market one, it goes like near mint, excellent, good, and then you get into lightly played and damaged cards. So I would consider this a step down from near mint. But overall, it is in quite nice condition. So I'm happy with this one. Another first edition LOB Ultra Rare, pretty sweet. Put this back in here. I believe Gaia is one of the lower tier Ultra Rares from LOB. I could be wrong. Like, it is a valuable card, but it's not on the level of like Red Eyes or a Dark Magician or something like that. So in there. And like I said, there's a couple other cards I want to show you as well. I got these recently. The first one, not super exciting, but it's a first edition LOD creature swap. This one though I'm actually in the process of getting an entire first edition set of LOD, Legacy of Darkness, because I'm pretty sure that's actually my favorite set. I was looking through the cards in it, and I think that's what brought back the most memories of specific decks that I played. I think around the time Legacy of Darkness came out is when I tried out a lot of different decks. So I have a lot of memories tied to that set, and I think Legacy of Darkness probably is my favorite set. And when I started collecting the sets again, I found that I had quite a few first edition cards from Legacy of Darkness, so I figured I might as well just go all the way and make the entire set first edition. So I'm missing just a couple of the rare cards, well, the like ultra and super rare cards in first edition, but I think I need maybe 2 more before I complete that. And then there are some commons and rares I'm missing, but that's not a super huge priority. But I could show you that in another video. I'm just kind of waiting until I complete the whole set in first edition. There's one other card though behind this, and I think that it may be the most valuable card in my collection at the moment. I actually mentioned it earlier in this video. See if you can guess it. It has just a little bit more power than La Jinn, Mystical Genie of the Lamp. It's from Tournament Pack 1. It is the Mechanical Chaser. Pretty sweet. So, one thing though, this is the European version. However, despite that, this is still a very valuable card. I mean, it is Tournament Pack 1 in English. If this was the North American version, I'd probably be looking at, I don't know, somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000. For the European one, right now, I checked eBay and there's only one available for like $1,000. But I think that's a little bit overpriced. I feel like this one is somewhere between $500 and $1,000 in near mint condition. And there's another thing about this. It's not perfect condition. You can see up in the corner here. So I wouldn't consider this near mint, but it is in good condition. I believe I paid 130 euros for this. So in US dollars, that might be like 150 or something like that. So it did seem like quite a good deal. I mean, it is in nice condition. You can see the surface is pretty good. The only thing really is that one corner on the back. The front looks very nice. So about Mechanical Chaser though, this is the ultra rare card from Tournament Pack 1, the very first tournament pack. I remember even when this was brand new, it was a very valuable and desirable card, and I actually had one of them back during the first season, I guess, from playing at my local game store. I didn't open one of these, but there was another kid. Well, I mean, we were all kids at the time. I think I was probably like 13 years old. So there was another kid there who got one of these in his pack, and I traded him some stuff for it. I think it was, I don't remember exactly what I gave him, but part of the trade was 1,000 dragon. And then shortly after that, I sold it on eBay for, I think, $150 or something like that. So back then, $150 for one card for a 13-year-old seemed insane to me. It was like winning the lottery. I mean, obviously now I wish that I just kept it, but I didn't. But it is cool just to think that I did have one of these at some point. Well, I mean, I have one now. It's the European version, but it is still TP1 Mechanical Chaser. So that's my story about that. Anyway, those are the cards that I wanted to show you. Another one of these Yu-Gi-Oh videos for you. So let me know if you like these videos, or if you don't, either way. Be happy to hear what you think. So if you're still watching, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you could like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. But otherwise, I'll talk to you later.